Hey, welcome back to Final Fantasy Ever Crisis. This is El Shalat coming back with another video tonight to go over Yuffie. There she is. Uh, a preview for her new NieR weapon that'll be coming tomorrow. Going to be talking about recruitment for the Avalanche Guild that I'm a part of. We're looking for a couple new members. Also, there's a Twitter post showing the new game mechanics for sub gear and C ability gear. So costumes that have C abilities and costumes that you can equip as sub-equipment, like sub-weapons. So let's touch on my guild first. Um, we're going to be looking for two members. We hit rank 18 here in last week's guild battle. Got rank 18 the month before, rank 20 the month before that. So we're 3 months strong as a top 20 guild. Before that, we were a top 30 guild for about a year. Before that, we were top 50 for the first few months of guild battle. But we're consistent. We like to improve and do our best. We really try to min-max turn management with whoever's available, so we don't like overkill the boss. That's how we can get higher scores and rank without a whole bunch of whales in the guild. There's only like two whales in our group, me and another guy, and most of the other ones are just players that try real hard, put in a whole bunch of effort. But yeah, we're going to be looking for two members. One of our founding members is stepping away from the game, and so is another one of the members of our guild. But we're Avalanche. There's our guild ID right there. But we would recommend reaching out to us on Discord. You can see we never missed the top 100, but we were at least top 50 every time. Top 30, top 20 recently. Yeah, we reach out to us on Discord. You can find me easily. I'm the only person with this game handle anywhere pretty much. El Shalat. Comment our video, reach out to me on Discord. I'll forward you to our recruiting captain. They'll probably ask for your max damage scores from your play log, and maybe to see your high win bonuses, the collectibles, and like these to make sure they're in order, and maybe your summons to make sure you got most of the nodes filled out, just to make sure some due diligence on the accounts in order, and for competitive play, because we are a top 20 guild. We're not looking for like a whale. We're pretty much if you can take out a stage 3 in one shot, that should suffice. Other than that, we can get into the Yuffie preview. Here we go. This is her new weapon. This looks like it's going to be an offhand. The 1340 physical non-elemental damage, that's kind of irrelevant since, oh, I tapped and it brought that up. Since it's going to be an offhand for buffing. It's going to apply Enfeeble, and it's going to be Earth debuff. So this will be probably her offhand for the Odin solo rank that's coming up. Probably with her 2-year anniversary in the main hand, which will give AoE Earth bonus to Tifa, which Tifa will be most likely, where's she go? Oh, she's below this one. She'll be using this one in her offhand to give herself physical damage bonus and increase P attack to all allies, which will extend her premium heart buff. So with those two characters, we could kind of, the meta for the Odin is coming into focus a little bit. It'll include both Tifa and Yuffie. They both together have like the good foundation of buffs. C attack up comes from this offhand and from Tifa's ult. E def down comes from Yuffie's ult Conformer. Earth up will come from Tifa's main hand, the Odin gloves from 1.5 anniversary. Earth down will come from Yuffie's new NieR weapon. Enfeeble will come from Yuffie's new NieR weapon, and Exploit for Tifa will come from her new costume. Actually, we'll touch on that in a few. But yeah, that handles most of the buffs and debuffs for the solo rank next week. Interesting to see what Cloud might get next week, since this is kind of Earth-based. If he gets an Earth weapon, that would be great, because he's that's like the only element Cloud doesn't have. So that I think that would be great if Cloud got an Earth sword finally. But we could get out of this one and start talking about the new gear updates, which is pretty exciting. And when I was talking about this yesterday on yesterday's video, trying to kind of weigh and predict what these would be, I was pretty close. This is the new costumes that will have C abilities on them, and you can see so the new NieR costume for Tifa, the 2B one, it has 2 charges on it, uses 2, and it gives her, I guess I could, and it gives her exploit weakness. So for short fights like the solo rank, this will come perfect and handy. She can give herself 40% exploit from the costume, and they're saying that this will take the place of your first materia slot. So you'll still get the stats from the first materia. I'm pretty sure that would be kind of wonky if you didn't. So I'm pretty certain that you'll still get the stats from that first materia slot, but you just won't be able to use the ability from it. Instead, this costume ability will take the place. That's another thing I was wondering, because like the UI of the game would get like too big if we added so many more buttons, you know. So it's taking the first materia slot. So you got your main hand, offhand, and then the C ability from the costume. This will make getting costumes pretty important from here on out. I looked at the fortune tellers predictions for upcoming banners, and it looks like almost every character in the game is rumored to get a banner from here through like February. So everybody will be getting a new costume with a C ability on it, it looks like, over the next couple of months. And it looks like they are starting with the most popular characters. The attackers, Tifa, Yuffie, Cloud was in a promo image already. We're also expecting Sephiroth and Aerith to get NieR banners too. But starting with the most popular ones, and then making sure everybody gets one within the next few months. That's about it for the C ability costumes. The next thing we want to touch on is sub costumes. So it's showing here, this is the sub weapon tab. You can equip costumes now, 2 of them, which is perfect. It solved some of the problems that I was thinking that we might have with this going forward. So the R abilities that come on the costume will factor into your build just like the sub weapons. So what does that mean? That means you can stack more damage. You can they only take 50% of the points, it says down here, and that's what I was thinking, because it's a sub gear. It's only 50% of the R ability points. So 1 Arcanum won't give you an extra damage boost, but if you put 2 Arcanums together on the back here, it will. Or if your main costume doesn't have an Arcanum, you can get an Arcanum by combining 2 sub equipments in the back. So there's a lot of possibilities with this. They're also saying the new C ability costumes, you can't use the C ability if it's in the sub. But that makes sense, because we'll be wanting to use the new C ability costumes as our main costume pretty much going forward. All right, we're back. The game's loaded up. Let's just go in a party here. And let's say you got the old Angeal water costume, and this will work with the old Arcanums. See how it just says Water Blade Arcanum, and see how his just says Frostblade Arcanum? Those are the old Arcanums that they get 10 points. It can go up to 15 points for extra damage now. They just made that change with this, increasing the points on the 6-month costumes. But let's say you put Angeal's Water Arcanum in a sub, and then you put Glenn's Water Arcanum as a sub. So that's going to be 5 points from Angeal, 7 points from Glenn at 50%. So it'll hit the first tier. So you can have a new costume with a C ability on your main and still have a Water Arcanum in the subs, which is pretty fantastic. What this won't work with, though, is like newer costumes that have like all element costumes. Either our ability is called Cloudy Wolf. You'll only get 5 points of it, so it won't even hit level 1, so you can't use that as a sub. And you can't combine it with another one because this is a unique R ability name. A lot of the newer costumes have these unique R ability names, so you won't be able to combine them. So the all elements is kind of out of the picture for right now, with sub gears. Similarly, this newer Cloud Arcanum for Lightning, Hero's Aura, that's another one with a unique name. There's not another costume with Hero's Aura, so you can't combine two of them to get the 10 points in the subs. But the old ones that have the standard Arcanum names, you can. And the newer ones that have like, where are we at? If you use Angeal, what I'm thinking of is here, where it's like Booth Earth Potency, all allies. Yuffie has this on her Earth costume too, so you could combine two of these, or use one of them to get to tier 2 actually, because two of them will only be 14. It won't quite get to tier 3. But it'll be a lot of mixing and matching to optimize builds, including these now, and it'll make costumes much more important. Another thing with clouds, let's say, yeah, a lot of the other newer Arcanums are like this. It'll say like Frost Spell Arcanum HP plus. Like, there might not be another Arcanum with that exact name. Let's see what Yuffie's rocker guitar was. Where's a Yuffie party? Frostspell Arcanum HP plus. So you could put her rocker outfit and Cloud's what's it called, his newer like magic ice costume. You can put both of those in subs and get 10 points to activate this R ability. That's kind of sweet. But yeah, we'll get into this more, dive into it tomorrow night when the patch goes live. I'll be doing guides and suggestions and tips for all the new mechanics. Tonight we did go over the new Yuffie. There she is in the wallpaper. Her new NieR weapon. We went over like thinking of the meta build for Odin solo rank next week. Then we covered the new costume updates, and yeah, if you guys think you'd be a good match for our guild Avalanche, go ahead and reach out to me on Discord. Would be great to have you guys. We're looking for 2 new members, and one more time, that's El Shalant. You could find me pretty easily on Discord. All right, hey, this is El Shalant coming back in with the edit. There's one more thing I thought about for sub costumes with the R abilities, is that as long as you can equip them like sub weapons, like it doesn't have to be the same character. Let's say like you can equip this Tifa costume on Vincent, you know, like with sub weapons. As long as that is the case, it looks like now we'll be able to have any character with reprieve, which is really great. So that's it. That's all I wanted to add. And yeah, this is going to make older costumes a lot more relevant. The ones that have those basic Arcanum names. to use as subs. I'm wondering if they're gonna like loosen up on like the restrictions of getting old costumes. Knock on wood. Total coping that maybe that rare metal weapons will be able to purchase older costumes with those. Probably not going to happen though. But that's it. Thanks a lot again, and see you guys soon. Bye.